Is your body a temple? Because I believe it should be. And as I see it, a temple is a building that is massive and perfectly carved, perfectly sculpted. And that's how I would like you to look. You should be massive and perfectly carved. And by massive, of course, I don't mean like this huge. You just need to look good. And you do it with building up your muscle. And about this carving part, you do it about showing your muscles more, and that happens when you lose your body fat percentage. So yes, we have quickly covered up what I want you to do. I want you to go to the gym, or go calisthenics, or start running. Just start doing, or if you started, keep up doing and add something more on working on your body. You may say that I don't look as if my body was a temple, and yes, I would agree with you now, but I do work over it. You will see this video on Friday, and on Saturday, in today's time, I will be celebrating first half a year in the gym. So that's something, but as with the gym, it will come after time to see big results. It may take up to 4 years, 5 years. It's a long process, but I see it as an advantage. And you may ask, and you have probably asked, hey, how is that I have to wait for results for a very long period of time, not a con, but a pro? It's already a lesson. It's a lesson that when you put hard work for a long period of time, continually, on a regular basis, it must proceed in visible changes, on better. You see what I'm talking about. So when you work over yourself, you really dedicate into it, you put hard work into it, and you stick with it through the time passing by, you can't miss the results. You will look better. And what comes quickly, because the perfect body, 10 out of 10 body, will come after time. But if you're already not an good, or maybe average good looking guy, you're a bit too fat or a bit too skinny, you're not very confident about your body, first results that will be visible for you and for others, I can tell you from my experience, will literally come after like 2 months, let's say. I used to weigh 94 kilograms and I was fat. Maybe not like very fat, but I was fat, visibly fat. Then I started with decreasing the amount of eat I consume and counting up calories. That's like one of the steps to decrease that body fat. And by only that, and I was unexperienced, so I did only that at the very beginning, I managed to get to 87 kilograms. Within 2 months, I think that this kind of process should take like 3 months, because I didn't do it really perfectly. It was like maybe not unhealthy, but not proceeded correctly, fully correctly. But what happened after this? I literally had my friends saying that I've changed for better, and I've seen it myself. Guess what happened to me? My confidence skyrocketed, literally. And that's what will happen to you. After you put work into working over your body, when you are already not fully confident about your looking, you will get results quickly. And these results are about to be used as fuel for longer progress, for longer work. Because that confidence gets higher and higher with every of your trainings. No matter if you go to the gym, do calisthenics, go running, cycling, swimming. I just want you to take care of your body because it will get it will improve your own mind, your own perception, your own well-being, and also will improve how others can see you. And you know that when others see you better, they will treat you better. Of course you do. I've mentioned these calories. That's also a thing that you should implement to your life, but be aware. You should check how much calories you should eat. You should check how much macros you should eat. Macros are proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. These three. And these three make most of, if not all, of your calorie intake through the day. But don't get only on these numbers, because we can have 2 meals. Let's say you have a bowl of ice cream and then you have a bowl of rice. They both have carbohydrates. Do you think they're the same for you? Of course they are not. This contains that much of sugar that it will bring up your insulin, that will mess up with your testosterone level. And testosterone is one of the major things that make you not good, that make you be able to develop correctly at the gym or while training. Sorry, I mentioned gym too many times, but I am the one who goes to the gym, and for me gym was one main thing that got me there where I am today. And this bowl had rice, which are good carbohydrates, which comes from plants. They're not full of sugar. They're of course better. So after taking care of what you eat and how much you eat, how much of what you eat, you will be able to control your body weight and the amount of body fat percentage you have in your body, of course with addition of training, any kind of training you like, you are into, or you may get into. I hope that if you're not training, by the time of a week, I want you to start doing something. As I'm living in Europe, for me, summer is coming. It's a perfect time to start running, as I did. And I want you to start too, if is that what you feel comfortable about. Because when starting, I'd advise you to pick something that's not too hard for you, just to get something done. And after couple of weeks, let's say, you can start really working over yourself, because you will see what it can do to you. Hope you will use this advice correctly. See you next week, guys.